Hey, John Weber here, 5D New Human, talking in 5D about 5D to those at 5D. Is that you? 5D New Human Frequency. That's what this podcast is about. It's only talking about frequencies. There's no belief system here. There's nothing mysterious. There's nothing mystical. There's nothing beyond, just a frequency. It's the 5D New Human Frequency. That's what I talk about on this podcast, is that this podcast is about. And I'm going to talk to you and introduce you to this 5D frequency of boom, boom, being in the new earth, 5D New Human, living in the 5D New Earth. It's 5D perception. I'm John Weber. I am the channel. I transmit this future frequency back to those who want to break free from our existing, what we call the 3D matrix, the chaos that's everywhere, right? The insanity that's taking place all around you, everywhere, all across the planet. There is insanity, right? You know it. You know it. You know it. You know the insanity is there because it's everywhere. Those are the frequencies, right? When you come to 5D coherence, you zoom in and you discover your own core frequency. That core frequency is your competence. It's your confidence, right? It's your knowing frequency. It's coherent. It's happy. It's joyful. It's content. It's peaceful. It's friendly. It's nice. It's whole. It's complete. You getting these frequencies? These are words. All of these words carry frequencies. 5D New Human, it's just a frequency. It's a coherent frequency, and that coherent frequency, it's right here, and it's in the center of your chest, and it's called your heart. Take a deep breath in, breathe in deep, and exhale slowly. And just as you exhale slowly with your eyes closed, just notice in the center of your chest, as you close off all your other thoughts, that there's kind of something quiet there. Do it again. You'll discover there's like a peace inside of you. There's like a peace inside that helps you feel content and at peace. And if you're not feeling the peace and the contentment, because that may be further down the road, because the first sign of being in 5D, right, is all the lights are on. All the frequencies are on fire right now, and everything is coming to light. And you've heard all about these new movements. We're in this age of Aquarius. There's like major transitions of our consciousness. There's a consciousness evolution. We are maturing as a species. Like all the things that are taking place on the world right now and on the earth right now, they're all going crazy. There's just so much craziness. Well, no, to those at 5D, when you find your own coherence, you'll discover that, wow, yes, there are massive changes taking place, right? But boom, once you find your own love and light and you find your own coherence, then you look at the world through your love and light, through your own belief system of confidence, your own knowing, your own frequency. That's the 5D New Human Frequency. And when you discover your own 5D New Human Frequency, everything that you look at is clean, it's concise. Right? That's the new earth. That's the 5D New Human Frequency, right? And when you see everything that's taking place on the world right now, boom, boom, we have our lights on what's taking place. And boom, boom, yes, the lights are showing that everything is breaking apart. Everything is chaotic. There is so many problems right now that we're dealing with as a species. Like all of humanity is going crazy. There's just so many things that seem to be broken. And we're resonating with that brokenness because the lights are on. Boom, boom, 5D New Human, our lights are on, right? We're seeing all the problems, but we're not arguing it. We're no longer debating it. We're no longer going to say that has to go away or this has to, no, boom, we're just putting our lights on it. What's going on with this? What's going on in Europe? What's going on in America? What's going on with NATO? What's going on with my family? What's going on in my neighborhood, right? What's going on with racism? What's going on with DEI? What's going on with Donald Trump and the whole MAGA movement, right? What's going on with Canadian tariffs? What's going on with China? Like, you get the frequency of that? Like, boom, the lights are on, and what we know with the lights on is that everything is falling apart and everything is chaotic. But when you put your lights on, you'll begin to notice that there's a frequency of what we know to be love and light. Like what's the right path forward, right? And by the way, this is not a political thing, right? This isn't a religious thing. This is a 5D new human thing. I am John Weber. I am talking in 5D about 5D to those at 5D. 5D is fifth dimensional thinking. Like we're way beyond the boxes. We're way outside of the 3D matrix. We're way outside of the politics of life, right? We've zoomed out and we've got like the full spectrum view. That's called 5D perception. And you're at 5D, if you're listening to this, you're resonating with this frequency because you're curious, right? It's having a touch, right? So when you turn your lights on, right, you'll notice that everything's crazy. That means that you're seeing in 5D, you're seeing everything go crazy, right? The idea here is to discover this place inside of you where there's peace. Because becoming a 5D new human is an embodiment. Because 5D new human, the reason we say new human, because we are the humans, boom, boom, that have our lights on, right? We're seeing the complete picture because we have access to the AIs. We know all the information. We have access to all the information. We have access to knowing everything. But what do we know as humans, 5D new humans? All we know is our frequency. And there's a frequency of love and light. And that's the frequency that the new human resonates in. We resonate in our own love and light. Here's the frequency. I'm going to give you words, but the frequency is coherence. The frequency is balance. The frequency is being stable. It's being content. It's being whole. It's being wholesome. It's being caring. It's being loving. It's being kind. It's being friendly. It's being joyful. It's being like a little kid. Are you feeling this frequency? Are you feeling these frequencies? That's the 5D new human frequency of coherence. So once you find this place inside of you, right, you own it, baby. Own it. That's the 5D new human. We feel it. We own it. We resonate in this frequency of coherence. It's happy. It's joyful. It's content. It's peaceful. That's the frequency. That's the 5D new human frequency. If you're still struggling, if you're still worried and you're freaking out because you don't want this to happen, you don't want that to happen because the end of the world is going to come or AI is going to take over and overthrow everything, let all that go. Those are just frequencies. Those are all chaotic, crazy frequencies. And none of that is who you are in here, because right here in the center of your heart, right, you have life flowing. Blood flows through you. You are alive. You are a human being. You are a new human. And you realize, boom, that life pulses through you. That the very life force that we are, right, God, that frequency, and that frequency is love and light and coherence, that love and light 5D new human frequency, that's who you are, that's who I am, that's who we are. Collectively, that's humanity. And humanity, boom, boom, we're putting our lights on and we're fixing everything because we're no longer gonna live in frequencies of depression and freaking out and protesting and anger and upset and irritation, right? Those are the old 3D matrix frequencies. Those frequencies no longer have any power in the new earth. The 5D new humans, boom, our lights are on. Boom, boom, our lights are on. And when a frequency shows up that's political, or it shows up as uncomfortable, or it shows up as unfriendly, it shows up as irritating, boom, boom, we put our lights on it, right? We don't engage it. We don't have to fight it. We don't have to resist it. We don't have to challenge it. Boom, we just look at it. We just look at it and we say, yeah, that's not the love and light frequency. That whatever's happening there is not in harmony with my love and light frequency. And we just live from our own love and light frequency, and we turn inside out and we see the world through our love and light frequency, right? So maybe in your love and light frequency, you love your Christian family. So you're a Christian. Maybe you turn inside out and you're a Muslim and you love your Muslim family. You know, maybe you're Jewish and you love your Torah and you love your Jewish family, right? Maybe you're an atheist and you love your science, right? Whatever your thing is, it's a frequency, and the frequency is not attached to any. It's actually attached to every narrative, right? There is a frequency attached to every community group. There's a frequency attached to every concept that humans ever discuss. Because language itself is a frequency channel. It carries frequencies and it sends frequencies back and forth between people. Right? There's frequencies all the time. Where the 5D new human resonates in the new earth, boom, we come to know our own core frequency, which is our source. And since the God source flows through every single human being and through every single interaction between human beings, right? We can resonate in harmony with anything that's taking place around us, right? So we're open-minded, we're open frequency, we're open flowing. So if you're a Christian, right, and you show up at a concert and you're listening to music, right? But everyone's having fun and it's a great thing. And then you find out, well, actually this band is they're the atheist, they're the non-God band, because that's how they identify themselves, right? Okay, so what is that? Those are words, those are frequencies, right? And that frequency may say, oh, I'm a Christian. Well, that turns me off. Well, number one, you notice that frequency turns you off, but that doesn't make that frequency wrong or bad, right? It just makes that frequency out of sync with you, because your core frequency is I'm a Christian. Whatever your core frequency is, it's never wrong. It's always correct. It's your core frequency, and just live in your own core frequency, which is love and light. And you turn your love and light out to the world around you, and you reflect your love and light, and you look for your love and light wherever it is. And if you happen to be in a concert and you realize with your bunch of people and you had no idea what was going to happen, and all of a sudden you're at a concert and there's a bunch of atheists there, well, so all of a sudden you put your light on that. You say, yeah, well, you know what, this isn't really a place I want to be, maybe. So what do you do with that? Well, first of all, you don't fight it. You're not going to try to convert people to Christianity because you're a Christian and you're dealing with atheists. No, you see it. You turn your lights on, right? You hold coherence. You hold your light on this and you say, okay, because I'm in an uncomfortable environment, I'm gonna remain coherent to where I need to be, which is right here. And maybe in that coherence, you say, you know what, I want to leave. Maybe you're at a party and people are starting to drink too much, or maybe someone's starting to get high, or somebody's doing drugs, right? Is that in your frequency, right? Well, that's not in my frequency. Well, if it's not in your frequency, right, then you put your lights on that. You say, that's not in my frequency. But the people who are doing that may be in their frequency. And as long as what they're doing in their own frequency is bringing them happiness and joy and love and light, let them have that, right? Don't resist it. Don't argue it. Don't fight it. Don't try to force your love and light onto somebody else who's from a different reality, right? Boom. Okay, that's that frequency. I recognize that frequency. I'm love and light, so I love everything. I'm not in that frequency, right? Boom, but I love those, whoever's there, I love them, right? I'm not there though. That's not where I belong. I'm over here with my frequency. We find our own love and light frequency. And as each human being comes to 5D, we zoom in, we find our own core coherent love and light center. We put that love and light out to the world. We put that frequency out to the world. So how do you put that frequency out into the world? What are the words that put out love and light frequencies, right? There's words of love and light frequencies. I love that. That's kind. That's nice. Isn't that pleasant? I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. This is so joy. I feel like a little kid. Those are frequencies. Those are frequencies. Boom, live that frequency. If you're in a frequency of people who are, oh, I hate this. Oh my God, I don't like this music. This is ridiculous. I don't want that music. Shut that music off. What is this we're doing? That's not a pleasant frequency, right? That's an antagonistic frequency. And you know the person who's suffering in that frequency? It's only you. It's only you. I'm out playing with a friend and we're playing golf, and so something happens and I sing a little song. Oh God, don't put that in my head. I hate that song. I hate that song. That is going to be playing in my head all day now. Okay. Well, that's their frequency. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry. Let me put another song in your head. Oh, not that song. Oh, I hate that song too. I hate that. I hate this and I hate that. Well, when you hate everything in your frequency field, when you hate everything in the world around you, you're not in your core frequency of love and light. Find where you love and light. And if a song comes up that you don't love, or somehow there's a song and that song being in your head is going to cause you discomfort. Why would we want to let ourselves be hurt by a song, by a melody on a song. Well, some people, they're frail in that respect because they're not coherent here. They're all up here, and they want to be in the perfect place where if everything is beautiful birds singing and they're in perfect paradise, right? That's where they'll be comfortable. Well, everyone is comfortable there, right? So the 5D new human, boom, boom, the coherence comes when there's chaos. When there's chaos, boom, you put the light on, boom, you put the light on, you put the light on, you put the light on. And so when the conversation comes up, you're open to whatever information is being transferred between people because narratives carry frequencies, because we're only dealing with frequencies. That's 5D new human perception. I'm talking about 5D frequencies. I'm talking about the 5D new earth. This is the new human movement. Boom. We are the consciousness movement. We are an awakening part of humanity that, boom, we're putting our lights on. America has had its lights on for a decade, and the world in America is changing. There is absolute changes taking place. And you can see them, and they may terrify you, right? Or they may overly excite you. But the reality is, boom, we just put our lights on. Because even though we see things taking place and you say things are improving, right? Boom, boom, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than anything that we see on the surface. Because, boom, our awakening is our core frequency of love and light, right? And when we turn inside out, we put our love and light out to the world. That's our universal consciousness. That is the human consciousness. That our collective consciousness, our collective thoughts, our collective thinking, our collective frequencies become our reality. And right now our reality is changing, and our reality is changing to the good. Yes, there are those who are still in the 3D matrix and they're fighting to hold on to their old ways, or fighting to hold on to their culture, fighting to hold on to their frequency, right? Because they're stuck in a box. Come to 5D, you come to the love and light frequency, and you know that you are life itself, that frequency of love and light is who I am. I am that frequency. God source. That source is God. That source is you. It flows through me, it flows through you, and it flows through everything. So when we resonate in that God frequency, we're resonating with everything around us. We're resonating in harmony with everything around us, or at least we're capable of resonating in harmony with everything around us. So if we sense we can no longer manifest, we can no longer be in this situation because it's causing us too much discomfort, what do? Our lights are on, we turn away, we leave it. And in the event that, you're in a situation and you happen to be living in the same household with somebody who sends frequencies your way, right? Because their tone of voice changes, right? Put your lights on it. Put your lights on it. You don't have to argue it. You don't have to fight it. You recognize it. And then when you recognize that frequency's coming at it, you can chop that frequency right off at the pass and say, boom, I don't want to have that conversation. Let's not do this. Let's not recycle this pattern of being angry. Let's not recycle this pattern of being irritated. Let's not recycle this pattern of feeling like we're victimized, or you're picking on me, right? Or somehow I'm less than good. Find your own core frequency and love you. Find your own core frequency and love you. That's 5D new human perception. Boom, boom, you turn inside out. And that's what we're doing. That's the 5D new human movement. That's what this podcast is about. I'm going to run one of my little ad spots right here. Have a listen. By the way, you can check these out. They're on 5dnewhuman.com. There's quite a few of them. And they all carry the same message. And the message is, all 5D new humans are as frequencies. It's only a frequency. And this frequency is for you. So listen, have a listen, see what you think. Hey, John Weber here, 5D New Human Podcast, Spiritual Quest, sharing a 5D perception moment with you. Right now, the new earth is here. The 5D new humans, we know it, we're living in it, we're resonating in this new perception. The earth is perfect in every way. The whole 3D matrix and everything that we've been living in, it's not falling apart. It's breaking free. The world is fixing itself right now. And the 5D new humans, we know it. We are the frequency of love and light. That is who we are. Humanity, our collective consciousness, is God. We are the source frequency of this universe. We are the source frequency in this realm. And right now, our frequencies are on fire. The lights are turning on, and the 5D New Humans, we're programming our own future. We're leveraging the AI for the betterment of each and every one of us, because love and light is the frequency of the new earth. The new earth is here, and 5D New Humans, we're living in it. Add your voice to the choir. Are you a 5D yet? You know you're invited to Spiritual Quest. Are you feeling the frequency that you just saw in that little ad spot? Like, does that frequency resonate with you? So you can take whatever words that John Weber is putting out, because John Weber is just a 5D new human putting his love and light on the table through this podcast. And I'm only talking about a frequency. I'm only trying to put out a love and light frequency as I'm feeling it, seeing it, resonating with it, and communicating with it. If that feels right, if you like the frequency of that, you don't have to like my path. You don't have to like my words. You don't have to like my ideas. Just like the frequency. And say, yeah, I want to find this frequency in me. So you find that frequency inside of you. And wherever that frequency lies, that's your boom, boom, 5D new human perception. Find where you love life. Find where you're happy. Find what brings you joy. Find what brings you contentment. Find the things that bring you that coherent frequency and focus on those. And then when you look at the world externally through that, you're going to see everything that gets mirrored back to you that is in harmony with your love and light. Because your light goes out, boom, right? And when you first put it out, your light goes out to nowhere, because it goes into the darkness of the matrix, and no one is in your frequency but you. You're in your own love and light frequency. Boom, boom. So when I started putting out my podcast, in fact, it's still the case probably today, how many people are buying into this concept? How many people are resonating with my words and they're like, oh yeah, I love this thing? They're not. But what they can resonate with is the frequency, because everyone loves the love and light frequency. Everyone loves the movie E.T., when turn on your heart light and let it shine wherever you go. And we were all moved, with E.T. phone home, right? Those were narratives that were communicating this 5D new human frequency. The frequency, boom, it's in your heart. You turn inside out, you turn on your heart light, right? And as soon as you do, that's sending your signal home. Home to whom? Home to you, home to your source, home to your core frequency. Boom, boom, you turn on your lights. And as you turn on your lights, it goes out and it seems to just go to, everything is dark. But in all the darkness where this light lands, there's somebody who sees that light. They're like stuck in the 3D matrix. They're stuck in a prison. They're stuck in this misery. They're stuck in their prison, right? And then all of a sudden they'll see that frequency. Boom, boom. They resonate with the frequency, this love and light frequency, and there's a little sparkle that breaks through the darkness, and they see that light, and then they get attracted to it. They get attracted to that light, boom. And they start moving towards that light, and they start finding that light. And instead of struggling through the doom scrolling and freaking out about everything and finding something else to freak out about and talk to their friends about freaking out about something so that they can plan how they're going to deal with this freak out that's about to happen, and they live in that spiraling, depressing, dark 3D matrix hell that we've been living in, right? Instead, boom, they start putting their lights on and they start talking about the new earth. I love this 5D new human thing. They start moving towards the 5D new earth. They start moving towards this new 5D new human frequency. They start saying, yes, we like this. Let's put on our lights together. And then boom, the more people that start putting on their lights, the more it gets reflected back. And eventually, every single person who's stuck in the 3D matrix, as the lights come on, they're all going to see the light, and they're all going to start to move towards the light. And that's the 5D new earth, and it's here right now. I reside in the 5D new earth. I live in the 5D new earth. It's a frequency of joy, of bliss. It's this coherent love and light, heart light space. It's called the kingdom of God. It's right in here. And I'm living that every day. It's a frequency. My role, boom, the 5D new human, John Weber, I'm putting my light out. I'm putting my light out, showing what I'm seeing in the new earth. That's the frequency. It's a frequency, right? And every single person who starts to put their lights on, and they start communicating their own unique facet of the light, right? They put on their own love and light. And then I can see that love and light as being, yeah, that's me. And it's reflecting off me. So when I see it, I comment, I mirror loop that. I say, did you see that? Do you see that light there? Let's go over and talk about that light. I love that. I love you. Communicate. We mirror loop it. Keep sharing. I'm so grateful for that. That's 5D, new human perception, right? We're sharing the light. We're looking for the light. We're amplifying the light because we are the love and light. That's the 5D new human frequency. It's love and it's light. And it's right here in the center of your heart. You find this core thing. It's called the now moment, the 0 point frequency. You know that you are love and light because that's who you are at your base core frequency. That's what we all are. That's what makes us new humans, 5D new humans. Boom, boom. The new humans are putting their lights on. We're the ones that are connecting to our love and light. We're the ones that are connecting to our divinity, our divine source, which is our frequency. That's biology. That's our love and that's our light, right? There may be those who choose to find their light path down with the AIs. They want to somehow become cyborgs, if you will. They want to start becoming like the Borg. They want to start implanting mechanical devices in their bodies, right? To enhance their experience, right? Maybe they have a bad arm, so you become the bionic man, right? And all of those things are there to be experienced, right? But boom, boom, 5D new humans, we're like, yes, we can leverage each and every one of the AI tools and every single one of the things that we have produced in the 3D matrix because we've built everything that exists. And boom, from 5D with our love and light, we repurpose all of those things out of a process of love and light, not out of a process of capital gain. Boom, boom. No, like capital gain has got to be for us. It's got to be for the new human frequency, which is love and light. Like everything that has to happen in the world, we know we want peace and love and contentment, and we want this whole solid frequency. And the way we obtain that is boom, boom, we put our lights on. And when we do that, we're living in the new earth. That is the 5D new human frequency. That is the 5D new earth. That is where we reside. That is the new earth. It's not a new place. It's not a new planet. It's just, boom, that new perception. And it's love and light. That's what this podcast is about. I'm talking 5D. I'm talking in 5D about 5D to those at 5D. Are you at 5D yet? Well, you are. If you're still here, you're definitely resonating in this frequency. And even if it's I don't like it, the fact that you're here means that there's something reflecting there. And a lot of times when we first see something that's attractive, almost like it's a light, it's like, ooh, what is that light? Ooh, give me this shit. Let me put my shades on. That's too bright for me. So because it's too bright, they put on a resistance to it. But on the same token, there's something that attracts you to that, right? This love and light is here. 5D new humans are here. I am 5D new human John Weber. I am here and I am open to communicate with anyone who wants to communicate with me directly. You want me to talk to you? You want me to talk to your group? Do you have your own 5D community? Do you have your own spiritual community that you follow? I love to share these ideas, right? I love to talk about 5D. Everything I talk about is 5D perception, which is only frequencies. So I'm not here to talk about anything political. I'm more than willing to discuss the frequencies of anything, but as soon as you start to talk about politics, you will discover the frequency of how that topic affects the person that you're communicating with, right? Because there's frequencies there, and you can tell that those frequencies start to get out of whack. Come to your core frequency. And if your core frequency is you are Jesus Christ, if you are at Christ consciousness and you realize that you are love and light, that you are in fact this God frequency, that you are divine, that you are the divinity at the self, and you realize that that's who you are, that is the most amazing, 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 and the most powerful frequency that this earth resonates in. And when you're resonating in that frequency, you're resonating in harmony with everything else. I want you to know I'm so grateful that you're here. I love you. I truly do. I'm so grateful. that you watch and you listen. Ask that you share this. Ask that you keep communicating. Reach out, 5dnewhuman.com. I share my Facebook page, The Spiritual Quest, where I show other 5D new humans. And if you're a 5D new human, reach out. Let's connect. Because we're going to start talking about the new earth, which we have not even touched. Because those of us who are at 5D, we're talking way beyond anything that's physically in our reality now. We're able to travel to where we can go in our brightest imagination. And I have my one little sliver looking into the future, boom, boom, and I'm putting my lights out. And this is one of the first podcasts. It's a 5D New Human podcast. There will be other ones. They will arise. They will start to rise like the phoenix rising. People will start to realize that they're 5D New Humans. They'll have their own podcasts. They'll have their own messages. They'll have their own music. They'll have their own channels. They'll have their own communication strings. And this is it. The 5D New Earth is here. I am a 5D New Human, John Weber. I bless you and thank you for being here again. I love you and ask that you share this. And come back. Hear me again next week. Peace.